RunningSource.com here, and today we're looking at a Fortis Spacematic. I picked up the Spacematic recently just because it's one of those watches that I always wanted when I saw it, and even though I didn't think I'd wear it too much, I just picked one up anyway for the hell of it. Kind of a cute watch. It's plain, simple. Reminds me something a little bit of like a Zin or something like that. Sort of has like sort of a pilot watch look to it, like a Flieger, like an IWC or something like that, or even the Fortis Flieger, which is their pilot watch. The Spacematic's a little more angular, has a little bit more of a modern look to it. Very clean looking dial, and oddly enough this dial is not luminous in any way, shape or form, so when you go at night you can't see anything, it's all black. Screw down crown, this one unlocks and you can wind it up from there. This one has a German date wheel as well as an English date wheel, so it uses both. Silver dial, and their Fortis signature orange tipped second hand. This one has the sapphire exhibition case back on it, showing the very largely undecorated ETA 2824 movement with what looks to be some sort of model number printed onto the sapphire crystal as well. This one's water resistant to 200 meters. And the bracelet's really nice actually on this one. The finish is actually not brushed as most of these watches are. It's bead blasted, so when you do have scratches on it you cannot brush it to fix it. It needs to be re-blasted, which can be a little more difficult than brushing it. Whereas brushing you can repair yourself, a bead blast you cannot unless you have a blasting cabinet. Watch is held together with screws, which is really nice. Sorry, well, not watch, but the bracelet's held together with screws. Flip-flop clasp. Standard stuff. This watch is smaller than my usual watches at 40 millimeters, and but I really like it. It's a simple watch. I don't worry too much when I wear it because it's fairly cheap. Retail, I believe, on this one is $1,200 or something like that, $1,100 or $1,200. But you can pick one up online for about, I think, $550, $600. Brand new, they're available at $550, $600 quite readily. At least they used to be. There was a fairly large surge of them that came through at some point. It's Fortis Spacematic. Very reliable watch, very good value. If you only have about $500–600 to spend, you can't go wrong with one of these. Aside from the fact that there's no lume, which I believe for a lot of people is an issue. Lume wasn't really important to me until I started realizing that in low light conditions sometimes it's really hard to read the watch without lume, and you don't realize how much you rely on the lume until you're actually in the situation. Like, for example, like I don't sleep with my watches, however I do go to the movie theater, and sometimes when I'm walking out of the movie theater and it's still dark and I'm trying to read my watch, I can see it. If I don't have any lume on the watch, I can't read it. Just little things like that to keep in mind. Otherwise, it's a fantastic watch. So, hope you enjoyed it, Fortis Spacematic. Have a good one.